Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Alright, so mainly in this video, I am going to be going through more of the dark mode because I'm pretty sure I have, like, what is it? Is it like stage 11? Or is it stage? I think it is stage 11 that's unlocked now. And I decided to go through this because, you know, hey, it's been a little bit since I decided to go through some dark mode levels. So why the pleb not? Why am I here? Because I want to get some soul stones. Yeah, we were at, no, wait, what? Oh, no, wait, we're at stage 10. Okay, I thought we were stage 11. Whatever. But now we are here in the Timeless Kingdom in dark mode, which, hey, it sounds pretty peaceful here, but I know for a fact it's not going to be peaceful. So even before we get started with this, I want to say that if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day and we enjoy being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. And also, try and leave as little as like 5, maybe even less comments because I want to try and get through as many comments, but I don't want one person just taking up the whole video. That's what I call the comment lock. But before I actually start reading comments, I'm actually going to get a little story told with you. And by a story, I want to like get through a story real quick. For some reason, my computer detected LD player as a virus and it deleted it. Which made me so confused because for some reason, oh no, we gotta quarantine this, we gotta get out of there. I don't know why Malwarebytes decided to scan this thing as a virus. Legitimately, I have no clue. Is this even the correct team? I think it is. I don't remember. And also, is the voice acting a little bit too quiet? I think it should be raised. But here's the thing. Maybe that's the reason why. That voice for plumbing Snapdragon. But anyway, I'll have you know, since I had to reinstall LD Player, all the settings are like off now. Like for example, right when I enter the battle, I had to, like, it was already set at, like, 1.0 speed. I usually do at least 1.2. And usually if I'm doing this off camera, like 1.5. So what's up with that? I don't know. Maybe I'll even just do 1.5 just so I can get to 15 levels. Because that's how I usually do the hard mode levels. I try and get to 15 hard mode videos. I try and do 15 levels in one. And I'll do another 15 like the other video. Which it's actually going to be interesting for World 14. Because that has 31 or 32 levels, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but whatever the case is, we need to fly through these levels because there's quite a lot of levels to go through. And I definitely need to go back after this video and, like, probably, like, increase the voice acting for the cookies because I want them to be heard better, especially in cutscenes. Can't I just do that, like, right now? I can... Oh, by the way, I think I'm recording this at 60 FPS, which, that's cool because I think I set it at in the settings. I'm not sure if that changes anything, but, voiceover. Oh, no, you know what I did? I think I set it to, like, 60, and then I turned the effects down. I'm not sure if that would make a difference, but just in case, I like the voiceovers to be a little bit more louder. Then again, actually, well, let me do a quick check before I start reading some comments. Okay, so let's edit to quickly take you off and then put you on.
The stars are singing of our victory.
All right, let's make it a little bit higher. We'll set it to 80 volume, and then a voiceover. Yes, that's definitely on, but then lower the volume and sound just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I think that'd be better. Just a little bit better. Unless if Moonlight is meant to be like super quiet. Let's test it with the baby. We have to test it with the baby. That's a little bit better. Alright, so let's actually get some comments out of the way because plumbing I'm kind of scared if this is like gonna crash or not, only just because like, you know, it might, it's LD player, it's probably bound to crash, but whatever the pleb. Anyway, we got some comments to read. One comes from Smart and Spiral saying, oh wow, the baby dragon is here. I actually like the current Cookie Run update in Cookie Run Kingdom. The Super Mayhem is back, the part 2, the new special story was good, and I know the Snapdragon cookies pay to win. Yeah, it sucks, but you know what? Super useful. When you're lucky enough to get Snapdragon cookie, I think it's all worth it. But at least people, like, it is pay to win, I'll admit that, there's no denying that. But at least it's a guarantee that you can get it. It will take a while and also is reliant on luck. And it also seems like it's going to be here forever, as far as my knowledge goes. But let's go ahead and read a streak of comments from Mona, who actually changed her name to Mona 2009? Huh. That's interesting. Their comments say, in French, our class, we made cards and that we gave to our teacher. We love and said the things about them, and the only teacher had almost the most cards in history. Geography teachers told me all of them. I don't know what the majority of that meant, but what I translated from that was, maybe I should just start translating the comments. But I feel like that'd be rude. You just gave your cards to your plumbing geography teacher, aka history teacher, and you told them that you love them. Because if that's the case, that's very nice of you for your students and friends and people and all that. You're plumbing peers to do that because, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure if we ever did something like that. I mean, we gave teachers appreciation, but like we never gave them wholehearted cards. Another comment you left says, well, I love the new costume for Royal Margarine. It's like cute. I wish I had my rainbow cubes like Rainbow or Zero. I love Royal Margarine like you might know. Yeah, it's literally your profile picture. You think I don't know? Another comment you left is, I hate I hate then mom Shrine says this clothes. I want to send a photo you wearing mom. That's kind of getting you weird. Are you telling me you want to take a picture of yourself and send it to me? Okay, now you're getting weird, Mona. I'm just going to stop reading your comments because I don't know how much weirder they're going to get. Like, I feel like we're kind of drawing a line now. Like, I should actually start reading the comments before I read them out loud because, honestly, after that, that's actually, I swear, Mona, you're literally, like, making me feel weird the more comments, because I feel like this is kind of bearing on some sort of territory that I'm not comfortable with. And I'm usually, like, fine with a lot of things, but more just, like, in the comfort of this, like, you know, reading comments, especially if it's out to the public. I'm reading public comments. So, I apologize, but, like, let's just kind of tone it back a bit. Shadow does stuff, let's leave some comment, though. One saying, comment question of the day, fine. I guess the update is fine, yeah. Another comment says, have you noticed that all the... Oh, that is a long comment. I gotta speed through this. Have you noticed all the dragons have a gem somewhere on the body? Pattaya has a yellow-red one, a red one on the forehead, and Anna has a green diamond prism shape on the chest. Loda has 3 pink periwinkle in the legendary costume tier bronze on the forehead. Lychees are either 2 black ones on the hair thing, long and shaped like an oval on the chest, and finally snapdragons who's pink on the forehead and shaped like a flower. I actually did notice that, I'm gonna be honest, and I didn't think it was, like, anything special. I thought it was just something that, like, marked them as, like, the dragon. Like, it was kind of, it was like the thing that implied them as being a dragon cookie, and maybe it's like the source of their power and energy, which, if that's the case, I do think that design wise it still is pretty cool. However, I'm just saying it would make sense for all the dragons to have them. It's literally the plebing diamond authority. I swear they have little gems on their plebing things. Oh my gosh. Another comment says, I'm seriously freaking out because of this the revelation. Like, what? I calmed down. What do you mean, the baby dragon hatching? By the way, I'm reading comments from Followed by a Baby Dragon, Red Dragon Adventures video. I'm not sure if I said that before, but guess what? I said it now. So, thank you. There's still a pleb ton of comments. That's what I worry about, like, at some point. I wonder if I could just throw all the comments in, like, a random comment generator and just pick out random ones, but I do want to try and reach everyone. Actually, Molish left a few comments, which now their names changed to Molish777 Dockhand for life. Does something change on YouTube where, like, names can change? Because a few people I've seen change their name. It's so weird. I don't know what's up with that. But the comments say, which I'll quickly go through because there's quite a few. Comment question of the day, even though I don't play Cookie Run Kingdom anymore. I still have some hot stuff to say about this event. The new Snapdragon cookies pay to win and can't be easily unlocked by free-to-play. Well, I mean, I got it in a few tries, so that's kind of debatable. B, lack of new content, at least so far. I mean, it's a part 2 update. What do you expect? C, the bulk of this update is just stuff from part 1 but extended and have some more content to it. This is because I am weak of complaining about Cookie Run Kingdom and have not enough content. Take notes, Devsisters. Though there are good things like the legendary costumes. Isn't that also kind of pay to win? Because it tells you, like, hey, you need to, like, spend more rainbow cubes just to get the costumes. What the pleb? Also, the story continuation, every update is nice, but it needs more story. Once again, the Red Dragon update is way too long, and the pacing is awful. And, literally, there's no new content after Outside just now. I mean, hey, if you're ranting about it, that's understandable, but I don't even think this update is that bad, only just because... I mean, don't get me wrong. It has flaws. It has heavy flaws. Like, check out my Snapdragon. Did it just crash? Whoa, that was weird. Dude, this new LD player update is just... should I lower it down to, like, 30 FPS? Because, sheesh, it didn't crash, but it froze and the music stopped. That was odd. Oh my gosh, I've never experienced that when I used to use LD player. I swear, reinstalling is like the scariest process ever done, because at first I thought it was just like, oh, is my prepping file gonna be deleted? Luckily it wasn't. I was able to get everything back easily because it's linked to your, like, Google Play account, but still. Let me quickly go through the rest of the Molish comments. One says, finally, new players to get the BTS type cookie, not so easily though. I mean, I would say it's easy only just because in the long run, everyone can get it eventually, which is pretty good, and that's gonna help a lot of free-to-play players out. Your other comment says, my phone is powered with my Snapdragon. How is that possible? Your dragon's not a battery. And your other comment says, me when a very baby dragon isn't very comfortable? Or easily comfortable? What do you expect a baby dragon, what's gonna happen to a baby dragon? They're literally a baby. Do you expect them to, like, learn everything about the knowledge of the earth? They're children. The best thing that they know about is blah 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 and That's my baby noises. I hope you appreciate that. I know none of you appreciated that, so I'm just gonna let that bury. There are still some comments that I think I'll go through this level and the next one, and then read the comment course of the day, because that's basically how I do things. I don't know why I decided to ask myself that. But there's some list of comments from AGamer360, which I think there's 5 on the dot exactly, but if they're long, I'm just going to kind of skim through them, because if you do 5 comments and long ones, that's something I can't handle. Anyway, AGamer's comment says, well, all of them basically. One says, why do I think the number 6 is a cursed number for Kick Run Kingdom? Season 6, controversial. Kick Run OvenBreak 6th anniversary. I think you've commented this before. I remember you saying this number 6 with Kick Run is plumbing trash. I don't know. But another comment you left is, since Brave Day 2023 is coming, it already came, let's hope nothing bad happens. What is it? Flashback to when both Kick Run channels were gone only after a few days. Oh, imagine. I remember that. That was like, I made a quick video for that one, because even I was shocked after that, legitimately. Another comment says, also, didn't Cauliflower, a cookie was born in the Dragon's Valley who just visited, help Pepperoncino Cookie get power and still turned up fine? I don't, was she born in the Dragon's Valley? I don't know. And they say in Kingdom, YouTube, can you stop glitching the... I almost cussed right there. They say in Kingdom that the smoke is too dangerous. Then again, Dragon's Valley Kick Run OvenBreak is getting cooler, but in Kingdom, all the volcanoes there are still getting active. Retcon in 2 different timelines. Well, you have to bear in mind, yeah, it's 2 different timelines, so it's probably different stuff. It's not like both Ginger Braves can coexist at the same time. There's going to be a time paradox. Another comment you left is, well, I have yet to see everything for the story, and the quotes aren't coming that fast. They're not, and I'm glad I really don't have to worry about them anymore as far as I know. I've just been, like, you know, watching the ads just to slowly grind them back up, and yeah. But your last comment says, yes, Dragon hatched from the egg and acts like the baby Metroid Thor's Tart Tan. Guess they're not discount Pond Dino, but also discount baby Metroid. And Hollyberries is trying to convince Tart Tan that, trying to convince Tart Tan to be like Samus? Yeah, well, like, Tart Tan doesn't have a full mechanical robotic, like, spacesuit. So, I mean, she does have the large cannon, but, like, I don't know what to expect. Is it really a friend of Metroid? I've never played any of the Metroid games, fun fact. I've never touched them, because I wouldn't know where to start. Maybe from the first game, I don't know. But, which, by the way, even at level 15, the boss is out 10-14, not 15, which is supposed to be the middle point. And I don't like that thing. But, oh wait, there is an extra level, 10-31. Well, maybe we'll do that in the next hard mode video. I don't know. But I will read a comment question of the day right now, since we got through a majority of the comments, at least a good portion of them, at least the ones that are grouped together, and just go ahead and ask a comment question of the day now. Which, by the way, there's something I remember that I wanted to mention, but I need to read all these comments first, and so I can provide some self-commentary. But anyway, for the comment question of the day, I will probably... honestly, by the way, a new update did come out, but I haven't yet to talk about that, because that's really not talking about this. I don't know. But how about this? We're going to make a statement. If you wanted a way to make Kick Run Kingdom more free-to-play friendly, what would you do? And this is just in general. Would you try and change something about the cookies, something about the gachas, something about the rainbow cubes, something about the toppings, something about the magic candy, something about the buffs or the cookies that get released in general, and the, you know, the buffs that cookies get? What would you change? Because I feel like y'all have a lot on your minds when talking about, like, how Kick Run Kingdom is very pay-to-free, pay-to-free, what? I pay and I'm free. Pay-to-play friendly, where you have to spend money just to get anywhere. I haven't spent money much. All I've been spending money on in regards to Kick Run Kingdom is the Kingdom Pass. However, I've been spending a lot of money, like, on other things, which involves, like, giving my money to other people because I'm just nice like that and I want to be, like, a good friend. But, yeah, tell me down in the comment section below, because I'm curious. Anyway, let's just burst through these levels while I go ahead and, get through some comments. Flipping, actually, well, let me go through a few comments from Austin with a head, because, pleb it. And then I want to talk about what I just saw. Austin with a head's comment says, not royal margin having beef with a baby. Imagine having beef with a baby. That'd be funny. Well, I mean, I have beef with Beatster, so who cares? Another comment he left is egg. Yeah, sure, I guess egg. That's reasonable. I gotta use my buff Snapdragon. And I think that's all the comments I left. Alright, well, with that being said, I will mention a new update did come out, and as far as I know 2 cookies got a magic candy. I don't know who. I know one was royal margarine, but I forgot who was the other one. But other than that, I forgot what else they added in this update. And by the time that I'm recording this video, the new update did come out. However, I'm actually uploading something different, because I think by the time this video is being recorded, I uploaded another Cookie Run Who's More Likely video, which I haven't recorded in months, but I just decided to do that because I didn't know what else to play. I was thinking of busting out, like, OvenBreak Rebaked or OvenBreak 2 Rebaked, but maybe OvenBreak 2 Rebaked, but do I even have my save file for OvenBreak Rebaked? Because what I fear is that it might be and I'm not even joking here, it legitimately might be on my old computer, which I would have to dig out just to get one file, which is the save file. And I am so terrified if that's the case. But I might just try and find it just in case. But whatever. Anyway, there is some comments, or maybe there might just be one long comment for Redford Hairdom, which is legitimately, it's rather long, saying, so are the cookies in the Cookie Run size actual cookies, or cookies that like humans at Cookie Run? The Summoner's Wars has scaled them to other humans in the game of height, but in the Cookie Run world, the witch is a human and the cookies are small. I think it's like SpongeBob where humans do exist and the sea creatures are smaller than them, and they're around the same height as the Nickelodeon Nicktoons crossover. I think it's similar with SpongeBob crossovers to the Cookie Run and its crossovers. Well, when it comes to crossover, I feel like any logic is just thrown out the window just to make money. But when in regards to lore, I'm pretty sure the cookies are genuinely just the size of gingerbread cookies, because you saw the witches, they're literally the size of humans. They can literally pick up a cookie and eat their head off. But like, just in regards to like the sizes, it makes sense that, like you said, kind of like SpongeBob, they're just small little sea creatures. You gotta remember, SpongeBob is just a slow sponge, Patrick's just a slow starfish, Squidward, like, yeah, sure, squids can be big, but like, they're probably just a small squid, especially in comparison to all the other sea creatures. But yeah, I think they're just, you know, normal cookie sized. Which, how do you track a normal cookie size? I have no clue. Well, that being said, the little bird? Left another day, mission of the day called Shell Me Not. Another Joe Rowe copy, of course it is. Either way, you can probably tell what I mentioned earlier. Shell Me Not is another Joe Rowe already. It's slightly tweaked and also shows an equilibrium. And its description implies the perfect equilibrium between a hungry shell and a mission zeal to escape. Takes pride in writing poetry. How the pleb do you have all this mission information? I thought the game was like... I thought that game legitimately felt like lost media. I know it exists, but like, I don't even think there's a way for you to play it now. Genuinely. By the way, let's just go through some quick comments. One from Lightstar5439 says, baby. Probably talking about Snapdragon, obviously. Under the comments from Yokai280 says, Stitch's face. Yeah, Stitch's face, baby. Yeah, it does. I thought it really did remind me of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, honestly. And there actually is another comment from Nexomusi Maker 6004, just saying Royal Margarine may be a questionable individual, but it's undeniable that their VA is overkilling the performance. Yeah, throw money at their VA. Their VA is flipping top tier. The VA is like going like above and beyond what they're doing in regards to like good voice acting with Royal Margarine. Seriously, they're doing amazing as the voice actor for them. But anyway, there is a list of comments that I'll quickly go through for Ian Alsobrooks. One saying, my current opinion for the update is that the news story is no cakewalk. Oh, definitely not. Have you seen the last level? I hate it. Another comment says, children should never be murdered. The truck speaks for me. I was about to say it within reason. Anyway, the last comment says, opinions on having a pet dragon. I would like one. I mean, is it already fully grown, or do I have to train it? Because I feel like if I trained it, like the Fresh Hot movie, How to Train Your Dragon, even though it's like over a decade old or something. Man, that movie's got to be old by now, sheesh. But I think it would be just neat to own one, just to like be like a helpful little buddy. But by the way, we are nearing the amount of comments that are on this video, like we're nearing the end, I'm pretty sure. There's only just a few more singular comments, and by that I'm pretty sure just one-off people who left them, which is completely fine. But another thing I do want to mention before I read comments was, I actually watched the new Nintendo Direct today, and if you haven't watched that yet, you should probably go and watch it, because there's some really cool stuff that got like shown to us. Spoilers if you haven't watched it yet, but I'm just gonna warn you right now, I don't know, skip like a minute ahead or something, because yeah, there's spoilers, because I do recommend that you watch it if you want to see some of the new stuff, or maybe it got leaked to you on Twitter, I don't know. But dude, Super Mario RPG remake, that sounds super fun to play. I have tried to play the original before. I got stuck on like one of the first areas, never played it again. But now like it looks genuinely incredible, and I cannot wait to I would genuinely play that. And another thing, the new 2D Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, that looks like super ecstatic. Like I really love the visual design of that. Like it looks toony, but also is really trying to give good attention to detail to everything else. That is just my opinion though, but I'm super excited for it. And also there's stuff for Pikmin 4, there was the Pokemon DLCs, stuff for Splatoon, and a bunch of like games. I think they had like the whole Batman, like Arkham Asylum games there, and I'm just like, really? On the Switch? Nice. But yeah, that's just my opinion on some of those things. Like, it's a really awesome time. But there's a couple other comments I can read. Game Wisdom Gaming left a comment saying, God, I love how Tartan Cookie wants to shoot a newborn baby with a missile launcher. You know, I was gonna say, man, that's shocking for you to say, but that is just true. Exotic4890 left a comment saying, flopping is a term TikToker used if the video or edit they make didn't go viral or have many views. Well, actually, did I know that? I think I knew that, but I didn't know what context you wanted to use it in. Because, like, I know the term, like, oh, I know, like, if this video flopped, then that means it didn't do well. But, like, I know what the term flop means. You think I'm not hip with the kids? Just me saying that makes me not hip at all. Devanch Malik, man, it's weird. There's got to be some new YouTube upgrade going on, because it's giving, like, the names of the people who usually comment. But, like, it's throwing numbers on the side, like, Devanch Malik 8372. It's like Discord names, where they just add a string of numbers at the end. What the heck? Saying comment question of the day, it's good. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy the update. And also Sonic Gamer 501, who now has a string of numbers on their plumbing name too, says, I know someone already made a Gasong plumbing comparison, but Royal Margarine kind of also reminds me of Moto from Madagascar too, because I can't help but imagine him being just all like, I like him big, I like him chunky, I like him loud, I like him plumpy. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, yeah, but oh my gosh, you're talking about Holly Berry? I am so done with you. I am actually done with you. It took me like 5 seconds to think, like, what is he implying that, like, he likes round and big? But, like, Holly Berry. That's what it has to be. There's no other way. I don't know. There's only 2 more comments. I think I'm just gonna get them done now. I hope you don't mind that these videos have basically become comment reading simulators, because I just want to try and get to everyone's comments while also trying to provide a bit of, you know, commentary on the side to, like, make it seem like, you know, a bit of just not as boring, but I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm running out of commentary. I would like to just comment. I mean, have you seen back in the day, like, these Kick Around Kingdom videos before I, like, commentated? Sheesh, it must have been, like, hard for me, because I must have been, like, describing things in the background, or the story, or the whole entire time it was like, alright, hit them all, hit them with a cannon, just blast them all off, bang, bang. That's what it was like. Anyway. You can sip of water right there. Or is it water? Depends on who wants to sponsor me. I don't know. But we do have the boss here, Cake Beers, which is actually, let me check their skills. Demonic Claws, Demonic Stomp, Demonic Howl. Scary. Let's do it. Game Wisdom Gaming? Game Wisdom Gaming did leave a comment though, which I think is the last one, saying, in the second part of the Red Dragon story, Battaya Dragon Cookie confirms that the ancient heroes are thousands of years old. Well, no wonder honestly, no wonder that they look so ripe in age. Like, seriously, not a single one of them looks like they aged a bit. Seriously. And I think there's one more comment I accidentally hearted, so I can't find it anymore, which is fantastic. Gotta love you, YouTube. Oh, I found... Oh! New LD player in platforming. Oh, now it's starting to lag. What is going on? Alright, we did it. I didn't expect there to be platforming in front of the giant boss. But Princess Blue left a comment saying, Pond, Dino, and Snapdragon are the cutest babies of the year. Honestly? Oh, well, you know what? Let's drag it all up. Shoot it. How much damage is it gonna do? Oh, that did like half. That's good. Well, I want to try and solo this with the big man Spice Overlord. Boom! That was a big hit. Alright. There we go. That's easy. There's a chance that Capsaicin might get replaced, in all honesty, only just because I really love Capsaicin. But you saw recently that I got Battaya Dragon Cookie, and the thing is, they synergize well with Snapdragon. Because I think, like, Battaya Dragon gets, like, a attack buff, or, like, a defense buff if Snapdragon's also on the field. Or maybe that could be with any dragon. But, like, it's shocking. Anyways, I think that's all the... Yeah. As I was mentioning before... Yeah, that's all the comments, by the way. We got him through them all. Wait, nope. Kaijin Rose left a quick comment saying, Snapdragon's so cute. Stop calling Royal Margarine Cookie a wimp. He's just trying to help in any way he can. Listen, I know he's a wimp, but, like, the thing I don't like about him is that he's, like, a false, like... Yeah, he's trying a lot of things to help, and I have firm belief he's gotten character development. I like that. He's slowly learned. But the thing is, it just seems like, you know, he's kind of being a faker. That's the thing that I don't like about him. It's just like, you know, he has this whole cocky attitude, which I know people love about him. But, like, once he's drunk, that's when all the true emotions spill out. And, like, that's when you start being honest with yourself, just going like, ugh, I can't do nothing. I'm a failure. And just, like, I understand he does, like, walk with swag. But, like, you should just be doing things from the heart and not from the ego. Or not from the brain or whatever. I don't know. But that is just me. I still think Royal Margarine as a plumbing cookie, and also with the voice actor, I swear, the voice actor is what makes that character work. Like, if you just get a very good voice actor that matches with how the cookie looks, you can make that character work like a charm. Genuinely. But this is going to be our last level, by the way. I think we can just get it done with the flicking of the cannon. Yep, just exploding. Alright, well, as my first video with the reinstalled LD player, this seems to have gone relatively well. In fact, the game looks smooth, though I think there's some minor, like, lag spikes, but, like, especially with that weird thing that happened with the freeze, I have no idea what that was about. But, I don't know, it's the first video, it seems to have worked relatively well. So, I can be grateful about that. But, with that being said, I guess I'll end the video right here. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends who enjoy my kick run content. And by the way, 300 crystals? Free loot. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Someone's phone just went off in the hail the Hypenese.